I registered 42 acres of fenced pasture with graded drainage as a licensed exotic livestock rescue holding 6 adult emus. The dirt bikes had been cutting through my grass for months without permission or compensation. They ignored posted boundaries and removed sections of wire fencing to create a direct path. I documented repeated trespass incidents and filed formal reports establishing a pattern of unauthorized access. They returned the next weekend, accelerating across the center field as if the land had no owner. I stopped repairing the fence sections they opened and instead reinforced perimeter gates with locked access points. I updated my registration to include large territorial radites with documented behavioral notes on defensive response. The county inspection confirmed compliant enclosures, feed storage, and animal welfare standards for the species. I adjusted grazing rotation to keep the emus near the common entry line the riders preferred. They arrived again and entered through the same gap, increasing speed across the maintained grass. The emus moved from the brush line into open ground and established a visible perimeter. The riders did not slow, assuming the animals would scatter or remain passive. The lead emu closed distance quickly, matching their trajectory and forcing a change in direction. The group formation tightened and advanced, triggering a coordinated pursuit response across the field. The bikes lost balance as riders attempted evasive turns on uneven turf they had damaged. 2 riders dismounted mid-motion and ran toward the fence line, leaving equipment in place. The remaining riders followed, abandoning throttle control to clear the boundary as quickly as possible. I maintained distance and recorded the incident while the animals occupied the interior area. The emus pecked at exposed cables and seats, causing visible wear without direct human contact. I notified local authorities and logged the abandoned vehicles as property left without consent on private land. The report classified the items as abandoned equipment under existing trespass documentation and prior notices. Recovery required identification, fees, and acknowledgement of prior violations recorded against each individual. I invoiced for pasture damage, fencing removal, and administrative handling tied to the abandonment classification. Access remained restricted until payment cleared and future entry conditions were formally agreed in writing. They did not return the following weekend, and the fence line remained intact without further interference. My registration and their pattern of conduct converted repeated intrusion into enforceable financial liability. The field now operates as a controlled habitat with documented boundaries and a deterrent that requires no warning. Would you enforce abandonment fees after documented trespass or allow retrieval without consequence? Like and subscribe.